Hello, welcome back to the NCS. We're here at race number 32 at Richmond. Take a quick look at qualifying, see where the board is, and looking good. The round of 8 is about to kick off here. Pace car in. CS Fast and 11's the pole sitter. All is good. And with that, the green flag is out. Let's get ready to go here at Richmond. Inside lane getting the sweet push early. Definitely see mixed bag of qualifying. CS to pole. Falcon inside the top 10 early. Shaw qualified third. Definitely some weird things you'll see. Chippy making an early push. Try to get the lead, but 41 just not really letting that happen. And the high side just hanging on, looking for a shot to the low side, but some people might try to make ballsy 3-wide moves, which would be a mistake. Just a little bit. It could go wrong, like it very often does. But everyone just staying in line so far. Duke buying his time. 51 just trying to find that line spot. He's just not getting any play up there. The fucking Caddy King. He's up in the 15th spot now. RS, he thinks he can get a spot here, and he looks like he's definitely going to get it. Back through the field, you see Eddie backed out of a 3-wide scenario is now Italian Bomb having to navigate dangerous traffic near the back here. That is consequence of being poor qualifying, as Ethan not best off either. Saw Jake looking like he tried. Looked like he tried to see a 3-wide. Risky. CS Fast and 11 just pulling away early. Yeah, leader just gone. See that 43. I think Arn kind of pulled that 3-wide off. Good for him. Every time I see a 3-wide, it's just solved by the time the cameras focus on it. Chippy is outside of Racer, but now he's back down to 5th. Hyper is going to be all aggression here from the 5, is wasting no time at all, getting down and going right to work. And there he goes. ORS popping himself to the low side. Definitely wants to be careful there, because if they stack up on the low side and they start hitting each other, that's going to be bad news, because get a lot of contact, could be big damage. See Vent Nation kind of strangled here for a position. I think Italian Bums might have tried to see a 3-wide. I can see why you're desperate this early, but you don't want to kill your race because you want to make a position that fast. Seems like a lose-lose scenario. RS getting spooked to the high side by Arn. Yeah, he's going to have it there. And Vent's going to roll through. That's not the best thing in the world to hear, as Toad has caught this 11 for the lead. CS Passing 11's definitely had a season of nothing but sand being kicked in his face. So far we see him taking this lead, but he's clearly got a lot behind him if he wants to hold on to it. Jake running the low side, keeping himself in check. Right up on the back bumper of King. Taking it easy. Take it easy. Don't throw yourself into a corner thinking that you're just friggin' heroic right now. See that 38 just taking up so much of the mirror. Well, I think I know what this calls for. That hits a spot. As I was saying. Oh, he has the speed. He just needs an opening, which is the best way to do it. It's either going into a corner or when you have momentum out of a corner. And clearly, Toad isn't getting anything off the corner, so he's got to make some aggressive dives. Hyper's making passes. Toad's just tailing out. Actually, someone has said that as Hyper immediately recedes back to fourth. Meanwhile, at the back, still the usual suspects you expect, but Italian is still starved for progress. Is up to 29th, Logan on Eddie, and then the next playoff driver deep in the shit is Ethan, 16th, so there's definitely a disparity between the drivers doing good and the drivers not doing good so far. Toad's kind of backed off the 11 and is actually at risk for falling to third. Go on, take a look at Hyper. He's making this look easy so far. Like, top 4 is just, you can't complain about that. Especially when you're trying to make the final 4. Hyper's always been, when he's been in the playoffs, he's been like never had to really worry that hard about missing a round because he just has so many points going in and through. But maybe that'll change. I'd like to see some adversity here, people. Oh, Biggs. This could get ugly. It's like they looked on the 11, but they never did anything with it. Chippy going for 5th. Toad Myth finally sticking his head out, but not doing anything with it so far, but actually has the momentum, has some speed. Now is the 11 finally getting dethroned from the lead. But is he really going to ride that high side to try to keep it there? Oh my god. Man, he's not giving up. Actually, he just kind of gave it there, but still. Just maybe the next season we'll give CS some better runs. Who knows? Yeah, got our 4 playoff drivers. Actually, wait. Who the fuck's up here? So it's Hyper, Chippy, Jake, then Ladion and Vent are fighting for that. So I think Vent is good now. And the other 4 just in try to keep up mode. Yeah, it's hard looking at that one car and seeing a driver not competing for a championship, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Toad taking that lead in tow. Any side-by-side action. Now Cade kind of stumbling backwards as he's Kariboing him go for 21st. You can see Misty looking like he could get some revenge here. The 12 definitely not having a good time. Just seems to be stuck on the high side. Not really one for progressing through the field. An Italian racing that 53 hard. It just making something out of it. Caddy, I think he was up decent position to start, but now he's fallen back. Any Any pit poggers? No? Could be a 3-stop race if we don't have any cautions. Could be close to a 2-stop race if you make it to 33, but I don't see that happening. RS and Cha going around with each other. Almost like the 51's looking for an opportunity around. It's just that his positioning is just not the best. And he's got some progress to make up, so he can't waste too much of his time here. Vent trying to get back to Ladion. And Hyper in third, just kind of stalling out with Racer. Just jeez. Make funny, insert your own big man joke here about how hard it is to pass the 1 and about how he's so massive. Look at those 4 lanes. He takes them all up by himself by merely existing. Like those jokes haven't gone out of style in fucking May 2020. That's like, jeez, it's been like 2-3 months with these fat jokes. Get some new content. Jake, Chippy fighting for position. These two still in it. So any last bit they can get from each other, they'll use to their advantage. I think Toad trying to stretch this out to a 2-stop race, and I commend that. Lucas Cram in last. Lucas last, Toad first. Man, what a fucking story. Yeah, so a 2-stop race to be in order. Let's see if anyone comes in this lap, though. Oh, Falcon. Falcon first on. I think Falcon and someone else. That's Cha. And now Toad and others come on. Hyper playing the stay out game. I think this is his plan. Just hope everyone else does the oopsie to go down. So he'll go down last and, mission accomplished. Pretty sure everybody is in it. Literally fucking everybody. I mean, you got some of those, like, slack freaking, well, not literally everybody, but, like, most of everybody who came in. I see some of those drivers, like, deep in the field, trying to take themselves in. RS must have came in next lap. Lap 36. 35. RS must have also stayed out as long as Hyper did. 36. They're side by side with Laundry coming off the pits, but Toad's gonna take that lead and go. Like Jake looking for P3. Don't think he's gonna get it. There's a sea of lap cars just taken here. Being really aggressive with Jumbo, Toad is now the lap car dilemma is now the play of the game. Ladion definitely hurting from that pit stop. I mean, Italian, it can't really get much worse than where he is, but like, Ladion, that definitely hurt him. And Ethan running P14, that assist to him, but still, Vent and RS definitely having the better days. And Vent clearly has more points going in, so can't really blame him for that. Jake, the king of the class when it comes to playoff drivers. Toad leader of the race. So we'll see what he does when it comes to these guys. Caddy, 43, looking like he's going to get put a lap down. As one does. Whew. Toad keeping track of his lap victims. Ace for 34th. And everybody's eyeing that 18 M&Ms up there because when he goes a lap down, that will definitely be bad news bears for those looking to make Italian Bum the champion. I had some. Fuck, that was really bad. You see, if the M&M car goes a lap down, it'll be a deep shit. Yeah, that's a better sentence. Racer to second place. He's like overcompensating for missing this round, and then you have Hyper just P4. Okay, where the fuck did Chippy go? Big development. Chippy, yeah, he suffered a camshaft and is out of this race. Yeah, not sure if that's what you want to hear, but you heard it. This just in. The 2 car is fucked. Oh my god. Well, Hyper feels a lot better about being in P4 now. RS Fast in 11 feels like he has a whale lifted off his back as now there's someone else kind of hurting in points to alleviate the blow. Now he's got to just monitor Ethan Ladion's positioning. Ethan putting up a fight with the 51, trying to keep points gap close, while Ladion is just not. He's lightly struggling. I mean, his back's been against the wall before. He's come out of deeper holes to triumph. And meanwhile, the 18's just kind of doing his own whatever. As Toad puts Lucas a lap down. Yeah, this would all make sense eventually. You gotta watch those slower cars because you really get fucked. Hyper really thinking down the backstretch before he really puts it to the 43. 21 just looks like he's almost trying to push 22 so much as pass him, which not really the best of ideas, but now that both lap cars seem to be up high, Mizzou holding his shit, but Jumbo easily falls. And Mizzou and Jumbo are for position with each other, so the 19 has every right to race this hard, much to the dismay of the 5 team, but you know, shit's how it is. Toad sees 2 lap cars side by side with each other, shaking Clipper. What do you do when they're side by side? Hope they sort it out. He's only got a 2-second gap to spare, so he can wait for a little bit, but he's eventually going to have to try something to get around him. I think Shake's going to get the position, so 38. He's just shouting up there, come on, give me some blue flags for these people. Second place could be a battle here. Jake going hard. He wants this win. Definitely. The rush is real. And there's a holy freaking wad of lappers there, right behind Toad. That'll give second place something to fight for. Alright. I just want to take a check up on a couple drivers who may have missed the playoffs but still doing decently well points wise. Arn, top 10 run so far. Nothing special. Jerry, 15th, keeping it real. Ethan's just kind of been. Actually, RS got a couple positions, so Ethan. He's like a couple steps behind the 51 right now, which is not the best news in the world if you're the 12. Ladion's still P18. And Italian is still off in his fucking imagination, thinking he's at the frickin' Junior Bowl, but this is the big time, man. You made the round of 8 with that stunning win. You think miracles just fall in your lap? The leader's right there. You can't lollygag around for forever. He's getting nowhere, man. Maybe the leader's lap time's starting to fall off, but like, oh my god. Let's take a look at the patented backstretch cam on lap 57. Jake, second place. Hyper, he's going to get both of them too. I think RS got Arn too, so maybe that 51 is actually a lot of turning it up now this run. Jake, they're both, they see a common car to pass, F4 Ace, getting sent around the lap down cycle, but still, once these two get the common fighting ground, I expect the 21 will be taking second place. But still, they're not particularly close to Toad. And now Hyper joining this battle here. 3 peas in a pod, trying to get silver. For now. And once you get a bunch of cars like isolated out like this on a short track in a long green flag run, you would be surprised at what happens afterwards. Now, Hyper getting jebaited by the 51 as the 21. Wait, fuck. Did I really say that? Hyper getting jebaited by the 21 cars. He goes for Racer now. Come on. Just stick to the man as Clipper and Shake continue their little battle. And Toad is still being good. Actually pulling away from these little fucking two-faced bastards. Jake running second now, still good, but he wants that lock-in. That sweet, sweet lock-in, which probably won't happen, barring a fucking avalanche of shit happening to the 38. Which could very well happen at this rate. Oh, what are these two doing? Looks like they tried to fucking block each other going to that damn turn, but Cade and Eddie just kind of running this around, just seeing what they can do before the season's out. What final accolades they have to accomplish. Jake not wasting fucking any time. Duke, 5th, he's doing good. And then way back in 6th, King. RS, he could get 6th, but that's probably where his talents top out. As Ethan failing to keep up with the, keeping up with the Kardashians. Not sure if 12 is up to the task. Ladion continues his descent downward, and actually he's got one position trying to keep it. Italian doing fuck all. And the aforementioned camshaft that broke the 2 car. Well, let's take a look at Falcon. Was the first in from what I saw. I'm not sure where he's going to go now, especially considering that he's ripe to being put a lap down, but Short pitting isn't like terrible idea. You can pit first, bring the field down with you. Fuck, is anyone in? Like, Jesus Christ, guys. Toad is just free reign. Like, Jake actually is reeling him in with speed, so I think given enough green flag laps, like, if this played out, see how long it takes for a 21 to catch. 21, he's taking a risk. He's going an extra lap out. You lose time on the short term, but 21's probably playing the long range game here. And Hyper's just refusal to go down pit road is keeping him out this extra lap. So, what's it to you? Oh, Clipper came in with Hyper. Don't think he appreciated that. He would rather like Clipper to stay out an extra lap, just like all those other moronic lap cars and RS. This 51's on a fucking cloud of his own sometimes. Just coming up with the stupidest shit. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it just doesn't. Take a look where that Toad is. Oh yeah, he is flying. Hit lap 70. Man, he is... My God. Jake's got so much time to make up. Look at Toad fucking setting so much distance. My God. He's putting laps on people I didn't think he'd make it to. Toad still, he's put a good near 3 seconds on Jake. I don't think that's recoverable. Plus Italian bump going the lap down. That is gotta be impossible to come back from this race. He's gotta pull out a miracle the next 2 times. Shake coming down the pits. Not sure if that's a second trip down or if that's his main voyage, but something. Couldn't tell you what's up. Hyper just resident third. Fucking 6 seconds back. Yeah, Toad Warrior took this one and just kind of ran with it, but something. Oh, whole crock of shit this fucking 38 finds himself in. With Ladion, slow up high, could go a lap down. But Jake has got free reign of track as soon as he gets around Italian. Even then, Italian and Kate are like free to go speed. Toad is in a crock. A hellscape of just drivers. And even then, once he passes them, it gets sent to Jake to pass them. And now Ladion on the high side of 3 wide is not the best place to be if you're the 52. Well, I think Jake's power might have actually tapered off. So I think Toad's, the balance shifts into the 38's favor. Even then, they're pretty even on speed, so Gibbs. Look at how much shit Jake has to pass to get to the leader. That ain't happening without some outside help. And Exalta running 19th is the last car, or the first car 1 lap down is. Holy hell. That's just what it is. Holy hell. Ethan up to 9th. That. And now Vent out of the balance. RS 11th. Those 3 are like trying hard. But I'm not sure what they've got. I know that Hyper and Jake are like two best ones right now. So now Duke and Hyper battle for 3rd. Ladion slipping further now. Actually getting passed by Italian bump. So the 52 actually in the worst off spot. Jake in the thick sauce of lap cars. Like, he's made up ground to Toad, but I don't see him continuing this march upwards. Yeah, he definitely lost a lot in the sauce. Now Toad's got free track ahead of him. So it is kind of one-sided, eh? And now Vent isn't exactly best off on the lead lap. You see that 38 fucker just minding his own business back there. Like, missing the playoffs for Toad, not a season for him to remember, but if he could take this win, it'd be a good, send-off for the shit he's about to be put through. And Jake doing a much better job seeing his way through the bullshit, but he's back to being 2 seconds down as 3 wide action behind him. These lap cars are just in-fucking-sane. Gladion taking the power back as Italian Bum begins to fall through even further back. These two kind of fighting out with each other because they don't know if they're going to be the ones that perish below the cut line. It looks like they are early because their positions are not best off. Is now Jake. He's 2 seconds back with free track. I don't see him making up all that time in just a mere 15-ish laps. That sounds ridiculous. Especially because Toad has, because of a tire fall off, just too much. Oh, what in the holy hell. 4/10 that lap. If that's consistent, I think he could get him, but Jake cannot sustain this good for this long. Let's take a look at a different battle. RS's battle for positions outside the top 10. Probably pass. Ethan just running 9th on his own. Where the fuck are those two idiots? Actually, Hyper pulled away for 3rd, and Duke and Racer reminiscing their playoff memories inside the top 5. It's like, I was God once. Not Racer. He never made the top. He never made the Final 4 in his freaking time here, so Racer's going to come back strong Season 3 with a brand new number, believe it or not. Oh my god. This 21 is a fucking rage in a goddamn cage right now. The 38 is quaking in his boots. You cannot stop this Benedetto machine. He is... Oh my god. Somebody turn on the fucking nitrous. Because Jake is on a fucking rampage. My god. You can't fucking stop this dude. I mean, getting to Toad is going to be easy, but actually making the pass, those last few tenths are going to be the hardest part. Especially if Jake has already used up his shit, because it looks like the 21 just ran into a fucking wall right now. But fucking Toad's the one who has to fucking manage Exalta. What gives? Hey, Jake is managing a social distancing. No, you don't do social distancing in the NCS. We may have named our league after Rona, but you fucking go in there and you make contact. You fucking do it, man. He's looking. He's got the fucking nose in the down low, and it's gonna be a... Oh! Slide up. Come on. Take it. Finish it. Don't forget to tip the waitress. And leave her behind. New leader, 21 car. Take a look at what Italian and Ladion have been up to since the Italian's probably the best he's been this race. P21, can't complain. Ladion's seen better days, and now Hyper is going to give him a visit for one lap in the future. God, insulting. As Toad looks like he's got nothing for this 21, but maybe the lap traffic can help Toad reclaim what he's got. That's all. That's the pitting conundrum. If you pit one lap, you go to pit, and then the next lap, the guy you're racing pits. You initially have that short run burst because you came out, did one lap on your freshest set while he was out there running the old stuff. But then you come back, and his stuff is one lap fresher than yours. And now that puts you in a situation where it's like, maybe I could have gotten that. Oh, Jake, trying to pass this guy high. He's got to defend low. Defend low. He's not defending low. That might cost him here. Jake using that high side run. He's going to have to play quick defense here. Is he going to clear himself down? Oh, he gets down, though. He takes his run in tow. It's going to be tough defense on the 38 if you want to make it, but this 24 is not cutting you fucking shit. Duck it low, man. No use trying to pass him high. If Puffy won't cooperate with you, then you're going to have to fucking do your best to block this 38. And now I think Exalta is going to front it up high. Jake slipping right through the bottom lane there. Born Ready in 20th there, just running. And Italian Bum trying his best to hold on to 21st place. And now Jake getting another one. A combo breaker for the 21 car as the white flag is out, and even Steve isn't safe from getting put a lap down. It looks like there's going to be 16 cars in the lead lap when this is all said and done. Racing the 9, putting him a lap down. They're an undiscovered rivalry, but that's besides the point. Jake getting it done at Richmond to put himself to the Final 4. What a showing. What a beautiful show that we put on. And not a single caution helped with this tail here. All green flags. No frickin' wrecks to stack the field back up. Oh well. The shits did interesting here. Ethan really helped come in clutch there near the end there as Jake Hyper definitely got the best of this race. And then there's the poor camshaft breaker at the bottom. We'll see what happens going forward. But till then, we'll see you next time.